Happy New Year, everybody. Well, it's actually not really New Year. It is January 11th. Let me flip you around. I am, like I said, it's January 11th. I'm filming this at the Historical Society. I'm just going to give a quick, brief roundup of 2022 and then go into 2023. 2022, it was an interesting year. I would say we didn't have lack of sites, it was lack of finds, but I got on some pretty incredible coins and such throughout 2022. It was a fun year. Towards the end of the year, we've acquired a couple of new permissions and a couple of large permissions. The one's 2,000 acres, another one is I think another one's another 200 or 300 acre property, and then another one is 3 or 4 adjacent properties. So, but we, as you saw, there was a little lapse of videos, and I didn't really get too much on video. It was the fall time got kind of rough. So, but here we go into a little wrap up of 2022. It was a very down year, and obviously in late spring, early summer, I never realized it. I probably went until almost June before I realized that my wireless headphones were broke, and I switched to the wired headphones, and things started finding with the knocks. To close out the year, I had purchased the Legend, and I had some pretty interesting hunts with the Legend at the end of the year. So, as you probably saw those videos. But I am selling the Knox. If you're interested in the Knox 600, get a hold of me. And I haven't got too many prospective buyers. I've had a few, and then it's backed out. So, but let me get into 2022's finds. Let me stand up here. Well, as you can see on the table here, it wasn't a very productive year. Obviously, a lot of this stuff we'd given back to the homeowners. So on the year, I ended up with 31 silver coins, 1 V nickel, 9 buffaloes, and 5, 10, 15, 21 Indians. It was a very down year, as you can see, the Indians. But like I said, I given back of the 31 silvers. And there's a few down here, the Washingtons and stuff. I gave back a lot of stuff to the homeowners. You know, it's not the fact of the silver and such, but the highlights for me for the year were, I already gave one of these away. I got on 3 2-cent pieces, 2 with Brian and Royal and Chris and Kim in the spring at a site. And then in the fall, I got onto another one. This was what was this? This was a 1855 French coin, which was pretty cool. I've never found one of those. I think it was 5 centimes or 5 centimes, something like that. And then I got on a Civil War token, which I haven't found in a few years. That was an 1863 Civil War token. And then another bucket lister for me. I got a couple of bucket listers. This was a 1859 first year issued Indian head penny. There was no shield on the back, as you can see. It's pretty thick. And then in the fall, at a public place, I got onto a hobo nickel. As you can see, they carved out the Indian out of the nickel. But the highlight of the year for me was an 1852 Trime love token that I found in the Historical Society basement, and it is in really nice shape. I was pretty blown away. So, but 2022 wasn't a very, very productive year. We got on a lot of sites, just sites didn't really produce a whole lot of anything, and most of everything we give back to the homeowners anyways. So, but like I said, we got on to some larger permissions at the end of the year. So, 2023, so like I touched on already, we got 3 new big permissions that we're going to start hammering out here in another month or so. In March, early part of March, I'm going to North Carolina to Dig Stock 5, I believe it is. Get to see everybody I haven't done one of those in a while. I'm really looking forward to it. It's 3 days of a lot of fun. And the next video is probably going to be either February or March. I'm not really sure. But we had gotten onto another. We have already been out once already, and I got one almost full video started for 2023. We went to a house, and it turned out to be, we went from one house to the neighbor's house to the neighbors across the street and to another possible house. I'm going to go back there this weekend to finish it out, and we found some interesting things. So, all right. Well, I know I'm trying not to make this too much of a long outro for 2022, but here's to 2023, and like I said, anybody looking for the Knox 600, I have one for sale. All right. See you guys. See, the next video is probably going to be February or March. So, all right. Let me take care of a few business end stuff here, and then I'm heading home.